even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Same time. Hey, keep playing around. Get your head. Don't wanna live right. Well, alright. Leave you dead wrong. Hey. Well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to him. Catch him on the club. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. Huh. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he returns this to the 22.
Ray. Whoa.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And you look at this Saints defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 8. Now the first carry here for the running back. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Washington going to send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes, right side. He may go. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They're on the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
59. Set.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. At the 37-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Capital.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Credit that pass breakup to Alex Highsmith. You look at the Saints defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Weaver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. That's Highsmith there on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Addison will go in motion left.
What's that?
Quickly to Addison here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Get it! 60 by 6.
And they'll go on the ground. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Rail, rail, rail. Run, run, run. What's that?
2nd and 11. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
180! Hey, we're 33. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hurry! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this will remain. One touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ray.
Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
This is taken at the 23. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. That's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, alert! King! Hurry! Up!
Mayfield. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 75 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
180! Run. Point it right. Hey, alert 33. Pistol.
To throw, Mayfield. That one complete to McConkey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lad McConkey with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. is set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Go. 59, 59. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught at the 7. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Commanders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that, because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Baker changing the play at the line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Alert, 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 alert!
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's got room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
This 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Baylor Tigers.
Herbert off of play action. Open man, that's Bond. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. Ready.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this one finds McConkey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Taking it right down Broadway. He will score. Touchdown, Saints.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Well, special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Delta, set. 21. Set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
59, 59.
Herbert now. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Delta, set. 59, 59. Let's go.
On 4th down, Herbert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Taken down at the 42.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Mayfield to throw it this time. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Real. Hey, alert 33. King. Up. What's up?
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now Baker going to change it up. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
180.
An audible here to get a new look.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Let's go, let's go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Don't stop. Hey, go line, set.
Play action. It's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Run! Set. 380. Run! 5-9, 5-9. Ready!
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Fighting through. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Now the extra point. It's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Saints 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! Fix the Eagles!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Mayfield. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
The Saints, 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Hey, alert! Run.
And now an audible here into something else.
What's that?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
180! Alert! Point it right. King! Hey, alert
Mayfield to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Regular, regular, regular! Rail, rail, rail. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hurry, hurry! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Stop!
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And it is caught. He juked him. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Set. Ready. Drop. Set.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go, let's go. Ready. Drop. What is up?
Herbert. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here's first down.
Here we go. Catch. Hiking 18.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Baker changing the play at the line. Mayfield. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. The 20. He had his his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Set. Cap. Set.
And now here's a carry heading left. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Commanders, it's a second win now as they move to 2-10 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, along